Good morning. It is going to be day one, and we just woke up. Already my eyes look swollen like they always did when I was on the trail. I'm going to jump in the shower. We're going to get dressed, and it is 36 degrees out right now, so we're going to start a little bit warm as far as what we wear today. We've decided to go down to get our breakfast and bring it back up here, so my coffee can cool off while I'm getting ready. All right, these are our options for breakfast. Not too shabby.
Do you put your food bag on top?
I put my food bag after my compactor bag has been put together. And then I put my tent on top of my food bag. We are all packed up. There's Miss Dawn hoisting up her backpack. There's mine right there. Boy, I've missed that baby. As much as it caused me some pain while I was on the AT, I'm excited about putting that on my back. Y'all remember Tinman? And that is why he is called a Tinman. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'll tell you in about an hour.
Yeah. He's having a dilemma on whether he should start off with his long sleeve shirt and that's it, or wear his wind jacket.
How bold to start cold.
That's right. And there's tea time. What a great reunion this is going to be. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. All right, we're getting all buckled up. Getting all of our stuff out of our car. John's getting situated. I don't know how long this hat is going to last, but I'm starting with it. From Rangeley, Maine. We all ready?
We're ready.
Yes. You ready, girl? I'm ready. All right, let's do this. All right, we are getting ready to go. Cannot wait. Look at those beautiful waterfalls. That is Town Branch Waterfalls. We're walking along the creek right now. Isn't it beautiful? We just saw our first deer right ahead of us. I don't think I was able to get it on film because he was a little bit further ahead than my camera would focus on. But look at this. So beautiful. There he is. Hey there, baby. All right, we just took off some of our layers.
So we have 3.8 miles on this.
Okay.
Which, wait, that doesn't make sense, does it? Because we're 5
Dakota Trail Ridge.
right here.
We just came from this area.
Did that.
We actually came off of Indian Creek, which is a 0.5. And so we are headed on the Dakota Ridge Trail, and we're headed to Martin's Gap. So we have 3.8, and I think at that point we're probably going to be doing lunch. So much fun.
How many climbs do we have today?
I don't know how many climbs we have.
Because I could like go kind of down. Okay, that's number one.
This is our first official break. We have about 1.7 to get to our lunch spot. And it's 11:02. But look at this view. Hello out there. We're having a great day on the trail. Our trekking pole and wall. There we go. Hello. This is our climb up to lunch. It is the steepest climb of the day so far. So we've got a little under 0.1 to go, and then we get to refuel ourselves. Check out the view we get thanks to the leaves on the trees not being here. I'm going to attempt to talk while I'm making this climb, but it feels so good to be out in the woods again. And this is definitely my happy place. So we have gotten so lucky with the weather. We thought it was going to be rainy today. I think we might hit some rain tonight, but look at these beautiful blue skies, man. Oh, it feels good to be out here. Look at the sub sandwich or wrap. Oh, the best lunch I'm going to have the whole trip. Lunch break is over and we are headed back on the trail. we have a shorter distance ahead of us than we thought we did. We're only going to go 2.2. We should hit our campsite, and we should have some water along the way, so if we need to filter up before we get there, we can. But we should finish the day pretty early, and that'll give us a chance to get our tent set up, and I think it'll be the first time that Dawn will set up her tent, so plenty of time to do that. We get to rest and have a nice, easy evening into the end of day one. So right now we're going downhill, and I think most of the trail today is going to be downhill. So we'll see. But so far, it's been an awesome day. So in the Smoky Mountains, you do not have blazes, but what you do have is at the intersections, they'll have these signs right here that'll let you know that it's time to change. And is that the Benton McKay? Yeah, Benton McKay. Yeah. Right there. That's part of that trail. So, but they don't have blazes, and so instead they have these signs at the intersections so you can see where you're going. And so Mountain to Sea Trail is on here, and Benton McKay, and then we're going down Indian Creek Trail, right? Mm-hmm. So 1.5 heading down this trail right here. Here's a little view of the trail right now. We are headed down to campsite 46, and we could not have picked a better day to start this hike. Here's our first rock hop over some water. Whoops.
I'd like to film this, but
I know, did you see that ankle roll about to happen?
what?
It was me being careless. I almost rolled my ankle.
Oh no.
But I mean, I didn't, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
So here's this awesome water source that we could fill up our water bottles on. We don't need it right now, but there is a far out Great Smoky Mountains map, but they don't have this located on there, and I'm not really sure how to be able to post it on there so people know. And so I would love to be able to help get that information on the Far Out app for this trail. So if anybody knows how you can make that happen, please let me know, because that was an awesome water source. Fast running, clear, right out of the mountain. And we're coming down to some more rushing water, which looks absolutely beautiful. This is one of the beauties of the Smoky Mountain Park that I love, that you don't necessarily get to see when you're up on the Appalachian Trail. And it's these bridges over the water. And it's just so beautiful. You can have another one of those really cool bridges. Pretty good sized blowdown here. I think we're going to see more of those on the trail up to the AT. They said that they hadn't gotten to those yet. But we are almost to our campsite. We're like 0.1 away. Here is the path to campsite 46, which you take a little trail off the main trail and head back this way. So we've arrived at our destination for the day, and it is only 3:14. Campsite 46 is not directly on the water, but I can still hear it from here. There are the bear cables right there that we'll use for our food tonight. And there's Tinman right there. Checking to see if there's more campsites up that way. There's a fire pit right there. And there's a trail that goes over that way. So the beer cables are right there. There's a stove right there. And then, I mean a campfire. There's another trail that leads over there, but all those are really slanted. And then, so we're gonna stay here, here, here. I'm gonna put my tent up here, but there's also another spot up there. Here's our water source for the day. I'm filling up both of these bags and then filling up the water bottles. And that's how it's done right there. Show me what you're eating. You can just show the front of the bag. Chicken fried, or teriyaki rice. Chicken teriyaki rice. All right.
To show you
What is that?
chicken teriyaki.
All right, and you had to add some mashed potatoes to it?
I added some because I made it a little bit too soupy.
Can you show us what yours is? I want to see what it looks like on the inside. Buffalo, what is it? Buffalo style chicken mac and cheese? Ooh, that looks good. How is it?
Okay.
And then I've got north sides with some freeze-dried chicken.
Call me first.
This is where we are hanging our food bags. So we're going to, let's go down over there on that clip right there.
I'm gonna get mine down.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Mine, yeah.
So he's going to unclip down here.
Oh.
And then he's taking his food down because he's got to brush his teeth.
See the other hook.
And then
Right there, just hang it on that.
take your bag, hang it on that hook. And he's going to take his off. And then,
There you go.
there you go.
And we'll always agree with that.
Pull it up, use the handles. Yeah, so you don't get, and then when you get to the hook,
There, we'll bring it over to the tree.
Very cool.
there we go. And then there's our food. We are done eating. It is getting a little chilly, but not bad. It's only supposed to get down to the 40s tonight, but we are supposed to get rain. And so we're gonna have a slow start tomorrow, I think. But we've adjusted our route, and I think we're only doing 6 miles tomorrow. And Don's a little happy about
Guys
that.
hat on.
Guy's hat.
Guys with me.
That's right.
With my whistle.
There you go. How was today, Don?
It was awesome.
Yeah?
It was hard. It was challenging. The uphills were challenging, but I made it. And I made my first day. I made
That's
my
right.
first day.
That's right.
So
There are the tents over there. My tent's back up by itself, way up there. But the other 3 are right there. There is a Z-Pax, a Big Agnes, and a Durston. And I have a Durston. So,
yeah,
yeah, it was a good day.
yeah, it was a good day.
So, now
Looking
we're just
forward to
chilling out.
A good day tomorrow too.
That's right, until it's time to go into our tents and go to sleep. But it's supposed to rain until about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then we are supposed to have sunshine for the rest of the trip. So fingers crossed that happens.
Really?
Because we had an
Sunshine for the rest of the
awesome,
trip?
yep, we had awesome
So what happened
weather
to the
today.
ice spikes? We don't need those anymore?
Well, it'll still be cold up there, so
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
we think. We'll check. We're going to check in Smokemont. We're going to reach out to the rangers when we get to Smokemont and see what they say. But that's also where we have our resupply food and change of clothing if we want it, and anything else that we're going to drop off so we don't have to carry it.
Yep. Yeah.
That's right. All right. It's time to say goodnight. I have just organized my stuff in my tent and put on my lotion on my feet and my socks. I have my down hoodie ready to put on if it gets cold. I have my down booties if I need them. And I'm using my clothes bag as my pillow. And then my puffer is going to be around my waist. I also put my water filter in my pocket with a Ziploc baggie, and my headlamp is in one of my puffer pockets. So yeah, I think I'm ready to go. We're going to get a late start tomorrow because of the rain. We're going to wait until it stops before we pack up and head out. So yeah, we have to take it easy tomorrow morning, and it is only 8:05 and we are all in our tents ready to call it a night. So I'm going to journal for a little bit and then close my eyes and hopefully have a good night's sleep. So thanks for coming along, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Peace out.